Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and start the video. I planned on opening this booster box and the binder together, but kind of doing that and resetting up the camera would be awkward for a video, so I just decided to go ahead and open this. I haven't opened the binder, and when I'm going over this booster box in its entirety, I will have put this in a new binder. The one that's holding the 2 obsidian flames still has space in it, but I went ahead and bought a new binder because I plan on doing this booster box. This is a Scarlet and Violet Temporal Forces. I want to do this one and a Twilight Masquerade, but I plan on putting them in this new binder that I got up here. So maybe, I don't know, I might not even make a video about me unboxing that, because it makes more sense to just show it off once it has this booster box in it, and hopefully it's the Twilight Masquerade in the future. That'll kind of supplement for the 2 obsidian flames that I did. I think that was a fun experience for me, and hopefully it was a good, especially with how I was playing that game. It was just, I think it was around the time I was shiny hunting Iron Thorns, or maybe it was when I was trying to unlock, no, that was around Christmas of last year. So I think it was when I was unlocking 6-star terror raids. I don't know, I have to look at the dates, but excuse me, it made sense just to do, there are other Pokemon cards in the Scarlet and Violet part of the trading card game, but with how I was playing the game, Obsidian Flames made more sense, and I just decided to get 2. So those are still in the EV binder. This is also an EV binder that I bought, but it's like not the same. It's got the evolutions on it as well, but it's a little bit different. But I think I'm gonna only open one side of this booster box in this video, and I'll come back for the second side and make its own video. I'm filming this in 60 frames per second, so I'd imagine that it's putting a little bit more strain on my phone, but I was surprised with the last video I filmed. That was in 30 frames. The first part of the 2 Obsidian Flames booster boxes that I opened, I got a lot of filming time off of that, and that was around like 30 frames per second video. So I don't know which side I want to start with. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Excuse me. I don't know, maybe we can start off with the right. I could have sworn to myself, I was gonna tell myself, like, you know what, we'll do the left, because we have a shiny, these Pokemon, I believe, are shiny locked, these versions of the Paradox Pokemon, legendary versions like this, that Iron Leaves is, but since we have Iron Leaves in Pokemon Violet, I'll go ahead and start with the left, and then maybe tomorrow we can finish off with the right. I still remember how to open these pretty efficiently. There's a bit of space between me and the desk, so you'll have to forgive me. I'll try to keep this on camera as best as possible. So I'll go ahead and put this card off to the side. Turtonator. Let me see. Whoops. Maybe if I move the lamp closer, you get more light on the cards. It's better. Turtonator. You have to apologize. I kind of actually wanted to film this at night because it would probably make for a better video, but you're definitely working off of artificial light as opposed to the daylight. Hoot hoot. make sure that it wasn't 2 cards. No. Belgium. Okay. Looks like he's flying through a field of flowers, kind of. Breloom. Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. Okay. Search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, then put those cards on top of it in any order. So this is probably more for like the card game side of it. Behem. Hope you guys can see this. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. Yeah, let me try to do like that. Well, this is the problem last time, because in your hand will hit the lamp. Alright, we'll go with this. Jadon Sparse. Pikachu. Bramblegast. And Fire Basic Energy. And we'll do the left side and come back tomorrow. Hopefully finish the right. Guess I could put these like that. Deerling. Pit of. Pineco. Oh wow. I think he was in Obsidian Flames. Lycan Rock. Ooh, I love the artwork on that. Looks like the midday form. Salvatore. Palafin. Ekans. I like the art on that. Cutie Fly. Metal. I really like this card. This might be one of my favorite cards that I've never had Metal as a Pokemon, but this might be one of the favorite cards. Like what Claydol was to me, and Skarmory to a lesser extent. If I did get that card in Obsidian Flames, those are like some of my favorite cards. The Claydol card was cool, you know, just because it was Claydol, but that Metal might fall into that category for me. And Lightning Basic Energy. I'm sorry, I hope that wasn't loud. Here, Roly Coly, it's nice artwork. Heatmore, Yamper, Some of these cards, I swear it feels like I'm holding 3. Torcat. Rapidash. Boltund. Oh, the rarity thing, I think it's in the bottom left. Thought my hand was covering up. Mudsteel. Maybe's Conviction. Lycanroc. And Miraidon EX. Surely this has got to be rare. This looks like the evil Miraidon, because he always used to look down on people like that. Or maybe it's just Miraidon in general, but you know, in the game there was like in Area 0, there was like an anti-Miraidon. Steel basic energy. I feel like I gotta... Getting in here. Meditite. He's kicking in the rain. Turtonator. Hoot. Beldum. This is also one of my favorites. She's actually flying through a field of flowers. So I love the Pokemon, but that is a cool depiction of Beldum. Screamtail. Ancient. That must be a Ancient Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet. Heavy Baton. I hope I said Heavy Baton, not Ancient Baton. Iron Valiant. Noctowl. Charger Bug. Whimsicott. And Grass Basic Energy. Grubbin. Oh my goodness, Frostmoth, wow. I've got a Frostmoth on my in-game team currently, and I love it. Excuse me, oh my goodness, I feel like I have to blow my nose. But yeah, this is awesome. This Melmetal, I actually, never had a Melmetal, but I have a Frostmoth. Beldum, really nice cards. Noctowl. Crocodile. Love that. Generation, Pokemon, Art. Explorer's Guidance. Agent. Looks like he may be in Area 0. Colossal. Perilous Jungle. Reboot Pod. This looks like a nice card. And the card itself looks nice. Maybe it's a good card. A spec. Sawsbuck. This is a wonderful card. I think this is like summer form. I'm not too sure. I might have to leave this card up and take a quick break here. I'm gonna leave the camera on. That Fluttermane, Ancient, and a water basic energy. So I'm gonna put those up. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I had to blow up my nose. It's kind of gross as that is, it's getting hard for me. So what I wanted to mention is this, I think this is an autumn form of Sawsbuck. It's got a winter form, a summer form, and an autumn form, and a spring form. But I believe that's the autumn. It's a really nice kind of depiction of Sawsbuck. I really like how this has been going. Fluttermane, Future Paradox Pokemon, Ancient version, probably clearly a Violet exclusive, and a water basic energy. And all these packs, there's like this little space at the top that's always stuck there. That's only happening in this. This never happened through Obsidian Flames. Next time it happens, I'll try to show you what I mean on camera. There's like this, see how the package is ripping there? And where it says Pokemon? What's happening is like, the plastic is still intact. You can see my finger right there, but there's like a space between the actual and the inside of the card. With this piece right here where you see is loose. See this loose piece that I'm toggling with my finger? Right there. That's like getting in the way of me pulling the cards out. And it's happened at least. That was probably like the 4th time it's happened, so here I'm about to open another one. I haven't gone through the one I just opened, but it's something that's happening. I just wanted to mention it. Breloom. Wally Coley, Heatmore, Yemper, Sandy Shocks, Ruined Cliss, Mist energy. Just looking to see if that was a star in the bottom, if it was a rare card or not. I've never seen Mist energy. In the bottom left to see if it was a star there. I think it means it's rare, but I'm sure a diamond is rare. Raichu. Shift tree. Roaring Moon. Ancient version. I've got to get more than Iron Valiant in the future Paradox Pokemon. I'm fighting basic energy. I've been getting a lot of Ancients. I don't have a problem with that. It's just as someone who's playing Scarlet, like, you know, a couple of Iron Thorns wouldn't have been too bad. You see it's happening again. So like the pack is open, but there's like a strip right there where the M is in Pokemon. There's my finger again. But I can't pull the cards out because that's there. See, it's blocking the way. So that's 5 packs now that's happened on. It's happened at least like 3 times before I mentioned it last time. And it's happened again, so it seems to be a reoccurring theme here. As long as I can get the cards out, I don't have an issue with it being there. Oh my goodness. If you hear me pulling a card from each of these decks, that's the card that has the redeem code on it. I've shown it in other videos, and I think other people have shown theirs, so I'm not like worried about it getting stolen. I just know what it is and want them to be separate so I can use them later. In the past, I think out of the last 2 Obsidian Flames, I redeemed all but 2 cards. And one of them, I think both of them were giving me a similar error. Like it didn't say anything to the effect of like it's already been used, but it was just like it wasn't there to be had. I don't know. I tried it over and over again. I forgot what they were telling me, but I mean, for 2 just not to work out of everything is pretty good. Yeah. Licky Licky. Attain. Carkol. Grottle. We'll have to split the left side into 2 decks. This one I have is getting big. Harry. Unpheasant. Oh, there were 2 cards in there at that time. Cinta Scorch. That's one I haven't seen, like, ever. Call it. Heat more. Iron Valiant Future. So this is I don't remember if this was the same. I feel like the art we got on the other one was different. And if it was, I'm not sure what the difference is. I don't remember it being in this way, but that's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think the other one should have standing differently, but who knows. Nice card though. And grass, basic energy. Yeah, so this deck's getting pretty Let's see, this is everything. So I'll put it over there. Start a new one. Let's see if it happens again. Oh, I think it's already happened. Yeah, that is crazy. So I don't know what they're doing to make them open like that, but let me see. I did a better job showing y'all last time. Maybe I can see how right there to the right. There's my finger. So I don't know. I've lost track how many times this happens. Seems like every pack there's some kind of anomaly in that way that hasn't hindered me, you know, being able to get to the cards. Period, really. So I don't mind it. But Torcat. Grubbin. Another Frost Moth. Awesome. Frost Moth. Nocto. Sawsbuck. So this does look like it was this was that really cool card that we got earlier, but it's just a regular Sawsbuck Autumn form. Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking. BEM. Turtonator. Cottony. The Dunsparce. And Steel Basic Energy. Let's see. Yep, there it is. It's crazy. It's definitely more satisfying pulling the cards out when the packs are ripped open. But I don't mind doing this. Getting them out this way, I don't mind that. That's a thing. That seems to be a thing. Yeah, here we go. That works. Finizen. Bronzer. I like the art on that bronzer. Mighty Inna. Duosion. Buddy Poffin, excuse me. Iron Treads, okay. So something up in the Iron Valiant. Nice though. Iron Treads. It's just like a regular card, not holographic, but it's still nice. Box Order. Snom. Crocodile. Golden EX. So this and the Miraidon are probably some of the more rare cards I've gotten, technically. But the Melmetal and some of the other Pokemon that I've just gotten in general, the Beldums, you know. I like that. I wonder if this is a Pokemon I'm ever going to get in the actual game. I can get it in my version, but I don't know. I have to fill up a lot of Pokedex spaces that are empty. And Psychic Basic Energy on that. Okay, so this one didn't want to do it. That's fine. I bet you it'll happen again. Crocodile. Licky. Matang. Carkol. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. Rapidash. Looks like she's running in a marsh or something. Or he's running in a marsh. Boltund. I've never gotten to play with Boltund. I'm not sure what generation he's from. Nuzleaf. Nice. Let's do. For Alligator. Wow. This might be the one. I like this. And their shiny Meganium is in here as well. Fire Basic Energy. I like that for Alligator. That was nice. A surprise. I haven't been able to notice a theme. There wasn't a theme in the last box. There wasn't any kind of generation that was favored over the other. There's a lot of generation Ruby and Sapphire. Generation 1. Yeah, here's as soon as I'm talking about this, there's a Haunter. Gen 1. Everyone's favorite Pokemon who inevitably got the Everstone. Just to make them feel better. Because unless you just had an extra Nintendo DS, he wasn't getting involved into a Gengar. Unless he had a friend that played the game or something, which I did have growing up. Pikachu. Ghastly. Belgium. This looks like those celestial emissaries from Bloodborne, but I have seen Elgium, obviously. I think it was Sun and Moon, as was Ribombee. Love that card. Future Booster Energy Capsule. Iron Hands. Oh my gosh. It's not holographic, but the card itself looks so sick. And the fact that it's just a regular card makes it that much more cool looking, that is. I like this, wow. Cool card. Azumarill. Mr. Mime, wow, Gen 1. Nice to see he's still around. I think you could have gotten one pretty early in Sun and Moon, but he is a Gen 1 Pokemon. Generation 1, Bramblegast. And Grass Basic Energy. So looks like we got maybe 6 or 7 more on the left side. Can't imagine my phone's anywhere near dying because it was nearly full when I started this. So wow, so the back half of the box hasn't been doing the pack thing. These have been opening regularly. Throttle. Denizen. Bronzer. Mightyena. Mudsdale. Explorer's Guidance. Colossal. Lolicoli. Golurk. This reminds me of that Caesar from City in Flames, the art. Coridon. Ancient. It's not an EX, but it's really nice though. Dark Basic Energy. Actually, I think that this Coridon card might be pretty rare, like the Feraligatr was. Dark Basic Energy. The back half. Hasn't been doing it at all. Sizzly Peas. Never had one of those. Meryl. Go it. Dunsparce. Okay. Rescue Board. Sandy Shocks. Hand Trimmer. Pineco. The Tang. Whimsicott. Fighting Basic Energy. And the QR code. seems like maybe it started to happen there, but it didn't fully. These people here. That black piece is like not part of everything else. That's what I'm trying to show you. Duosion. Haunter. Pikachu. Ghastly. Perilous Jungle. Unpheasant. 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 I've never had that Pokemon either. I'm not sure what generation. That might be a black and white Pokemon. That's like one of the newer games I never played. Unpheasant. Might be like the equivalent to Pidgeotto from Generation 1. Airy. Sizzlipede. Delmise. Caesar EX. Wow. Look at the way this card looks. Jeez. Totally different from the way it was depicted in Obsidian Flames. I don't think that one was even the EX. I think it was like the equivalent of the Miraidon card that we pulled earlier, just like a really rare holographic card. But he just looked like, in the Obsidian Flames, he looked like amazing. I've never seen Caesar depicted this way, but it's the exact opposite of this. This looks like Zero from Mega Man, that kind of vibe. The other Caesar looked evil. It was so different. But this is nice though. Really, really nice. Another Pokemon is hard to get your hands on. Or it used to be kind of before Scarlet and Violet in the DLC. Love it, I really do. Fire basic energy. Just tossing this box around all kind of way. There's about 3 more packs after this. This has been interesting. I'll have to see how this unfolds in the binder. I'll kind of show you the 2 decks, maybe, or before I leave, and then that'll go in a binder. Oh, whoops, I think I just hit the camera. Snom. Wow, this deck's getting pretty big. It might be bigger than the first one. Here, we'll start a new one. And we can just continue on from the right side on the stick tomorrow. Gray. Encino. Rockruff. Grabska. Fortress. Full Metal Lab. Turtwig. Meltan. Never had it, but I like it. Clearly, because it's a steel Pokemon. Wow, Iron Thorns. Future. I was hoping I would get something like this. I would even take this if it wasn't holographic like that Iron Hands that we got earlier. I thought that made that card just even more epic than if it were like this. But the way Iron Thorns looks here, this is the way that Caesar looked in Obsidian Flames. So to see the other Caesar in that way was weird from Temporal Forces. But yeah, really nice. Iron Thorns are my favorite Pokemon. Yeah. And Electric Basic Energy. LGM. Sizzlipede. Meryl. Gullet. Sense of Scorch. Buddy Puffin. Iron Treads. See the way the Iron Treads looks here? It looks even more rare, even when it's not holographic, but that could just be my bias and how I perceive these. But I'm happy I got a shiny Iron Thorns. I mean holographic Iron Thorns from this. I have a shiny Iron Thorns in the game. Let's see. Saucebuck. Autumn Form. Torterra EX. Wow. I've been really happy with it. You know, water basic energy with everything that I've gotten. Not on the left side, that is. We'll do the right side tomorrow. I'll show you the decks I've accumulated already. Layton. Shroomish. Lickitung. Slugma. Golurk. Shaman. I said I'm not sure where Shaman's from. I don't know if this is a legendary Pokemon or not. I'll have to look. I don't remember. I've never had one. It looks like he might be a legendary Pokemon. I don't think he's as nice as Celebi though. Celebi or Mewtwo or any of the main ones. Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. Ghastly. Bronzer. Trampa. I never got to play with the Trampa. I always wanted to get one through a Wonder Trade from Ultra Sun and Moon. I never did, but I think this is an Ultra Moon exclusive Pokemon. But I'm so into this game. If I had the time, you know, I probably would get like Ultra Moon just so I could play with the Trampa. Not that I want it, it's, you know, it's just, it's a version exclusive Pokemon, so I never got to play with one, but I wouldn't mind playing with one, is my point. And Dark Basic Energy. So it looks like this is everything from the left. I'll show you the decks. I get the QR codes from the right side, as long as the cards. Those will go into a binder. The second side will be its own video. And then I'll kind of show off the binder. Dunsparce. Snom. Mudbray. Encino. Box to order. Ribombee. Ribombee. Future Booster Energy Capsule. Bronzong. Haven't gotten one of these yet. It's in the rain too, that's cool. Look at time, oh my goodness, what kind of card is this? It's not an EX. I'm getting a Pokemon Ultra Sun vibe from this box thus far. That's probably the biggest kind of thing I can compare it to, which I have no problem with because that was one of the funnest games I played ever. Right on. Future. So it's not an EX like the one we got before, but this is like the Koraidon, just like it, except it's a different Pokemon. So this was the last card in the deck, or from the left side, and then this is a Grass Basic Energy. So this I can show you, like, you know, this is second deck, first deck, QR codes underneath it, left side gone, everything we just did from the, so that's left side as well. I'll build on this from stuff on the right, and then this will all go into well, my binder's over here, but I don't want to bring it down to this binder. So that's probably gonna be this video. I'll try to get the second side up tomorrow, and that will have been kind of my take on the Temporal Forces booster box from the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon trading card game. I don't think I'm gonna do two. I think I'm just gonna do this and Twilight Masquerade, kind of fit that into one binder. And both binders have space in them. They will have space in them after I'm done with this one. The second one will, I'm pretty sure, unless it's just not like the first one. which is a possibility, but you know, maybe in the far off future I can like do something like Paldean Fates and then just kind of sprinkle that in between the two binders until they're both full. But yeah, that's that, and I'm glad I got a chance to do this, and we'll finish it tomorrow.